back with a part 2. Yes, work is done. And now you have me on my way back to home just to talk about what we talked about earlier, to finish up this conversation. And while I was at work, I really had some deep thoughts, right? And y'all ever sat down and think about why is it that you think the way that you think? And why is it that we only have one way of thinking? You know? And for the people like myself who's always want to think outside the box or be outside the box, because I hate being confined and I hate being restrained just to one thing. For me, I like to know multiple avenues or multiple ways how to do something. But you see, so many of us, we're caught in the trap on what society tells us what we have to do. I've mentioned this a few times before, as in, why do we gotta work for 40 plus years to retire off of 40%, to only live for approximately 11 years? You guys, that may be making sense to y'all, because it don't be making sense to me at all. And because it don't make sense to me, I'm always looking for a way out and how I can better my life so I don't struggle, don't be living check to check, and give me the sense of happiness and peace of mind. So essentially this video is, I want you guys to actually just think about who in your life influence you to be thinking the way that you think, to do the things that you do, and who influenced you to forget about your dreams, your goals, your visions. You know? And on this journey, like, the more I'm understanding how important your mindset is for everything that you want to go through, is so crucial, you guys. Many of you guys turn your nose up. You're like, oh, they're playing that psychology stuff, your mind. But even when you reference to the biblical way, or in the Bible, it says, so a man thinketh, so a man doeth. So that alone tells you how powerful your mind is. I remember growing up, my mom used to say, hey, you better be careful because your mind is the devil's playground. Once something or someone captures your mind, it is an automatic battle for you to undo whatever they're doing. So with that being said, you guys, you have to work on your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about it as if that it's what somebody wants you to do, what somebody wants to think. Like, when you have to unlearn how to stop being negative and to train yourself to be positive, like, that is a job alone. So people look at me like, bro, I really like you, you're so positive. You guys don't understand how many days in and days out I have to fight these negative thoughts or these negative ways that I've been conditioned to, whether purposely or unpurposely. These are things that you have to fight every day. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to what the Bible used to say, talking about, you know, flesh die daily. You know what I mean? So that means every day you have to make a conscious decision not to be that person that you were. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never just, it don't happen overnight. But what I do know so far in this journey is that if you want something bad enough, you have to put in the work. Nothing comes easy to anybody. If it did, everybody would be so positive in this world. Everyone would be such a light and grace. Wouldn't that be amazing, you guys? But unfortunately, that's not what it is. So what I had to start doing is that I had to be mindful of my words, because your words are so powerful. You know what I'm saying? When you think about the way how you spell the words, right? Spell, that means you're casting a spell. So that's to tell you, like, the words that comes out your mouth, be cautious, because you're putting a spell out there into the universe, whether it be about you, your family, your kids, your spouse, your loved ones, be cautious on what you're speaking and what you're saying out into the air, because your words carry weight. So to throw out this journey, like I remember I used to be on certain calls, the motivational calls. At first it used to irritate me. It was irritate my soul, because I didn't want it to change. You're fighting it. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit feels something, a shift is about to happen. So you automatically cancel it out. You automatically start getting irritated. He was like, man, this whole bunch of crap or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the more I keep going on there, I'm like, you know what? They all right. I have to change. I keep telling everybody, like, as I'm learning for each level that I go up into, you have to become a new person when you're going to that new level. Because every time you reach a new level, there's new battles that you have to face, and your old self will not be able to win that current battle on that level that you're at. So you have to change, you know what I mean? And change is one of the most hardest things. It's something that you have to do every single day, especially when it comes to this right here, your mind. You know what I'm saying? You have to want, you have to desire that change to be better. So you're probably saying, well, how do I change my mindset, Ro? You got to get out your environment where you're at. The people that you talk to, the things that you listen to, the things that you watch, the things that you read. These are all things that influence you without you even thinking that they do. You know what I mean? So start there. Start doing a cleanup. You know what I'm saying? I remember growing up, my mom used to clean up every Saturday. You would think it was spring cleaning every week. But you gotta declutter your home. You gotta get rid of some things. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys are holding on to things that are dead weight. Dead weight don't always have to be people. It could be things exactly in your home. It could be clothes that you had from like 15 years ago. Why are you still holding on? It's time for a rebirth. It's time for something new to come along. You know what I'm saying? Go in your house and clean up. Get rid of things that is not serving you purpose. Get rid of things that is not serving where you want to go. I don't know about y'all, but every time I move somewhere, I don't bring everything with me, because that wasn't a season of my life. So whenever I go somewhere else, you know what I'm saying, I'm starting over and I'm starting fresh. I'm not telling you guys to go out there and empty out your whole apartment or your whole house. I'm just saying, be cautious of what's in your home alone that's causing you to not elevate and to grow. You know what I'm saying? Start with things that you can do tangibly. Some of you guys got shoes from 15 years ago you don't even wear, but they're just sitting there because you refuse to let go. Once you start letting go, you start making more room for new things to come. You know what I'm saying? You're opening up those doorways and those door paths in order to allow new things to come in. That way you can be able to receive it. But anyways, this is your girl. Hope you guys had an amazing day. My day was long. Yes, my hands are ashy. I washed it about 100 times today. But on a health tip, you guys be careful out there. The rates are increasing with COVID. Your health is wealth. Take care of your body. Do the necessary precautions that you need to. Stay safe. Stay prayed up. Stay blessed. I'm out.